Just getting started.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the free ball is good.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down, because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young left side. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here is Siakam. teardrop shot. Off target with the jump hook.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it down to Middleton. This one for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. They set the screen. Outside, Towns. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Halliburton.
Smart handoff by Murray. He read the floor off that pick and roll and sets up his teammate.
Towns, the screen. Claxton coming off the assist from Young. And 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And so it's Indiana with it. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Siakam misses.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
.51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Poke loose. Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 5. Turner with the screen. Launches it. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Towns in the corner. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 11.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Pacers.
18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Frank, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
Outside, Towns. Towns, the screen. Young in the corner. The 19-foot shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Halliburton for three. And Siakam is good for three. Siakam's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Towns, the screen. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Halliburton on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 8.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Towns, the screen. Lock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Another miss by Orlando. Pacers leading by 10. And here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Murray outside. Siakam outside. Shoots over Dumars. Siakam misses.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court set, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Halliburton right side. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Back to Reed. Picked by Reed. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Reed got himself on the board with 3 there.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Down low. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Reed. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Reed's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. .55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now Shepherd. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Young. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Reed. Offline with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Toppin with it. Here's Wiseman. The rebound by Young. Here's Markkanen. Wide open shot is on the money. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Middleton. Outside, Towns. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Murray. Inside. Siakam, good. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Magic trailed by 5. Young looking it over. Outside, Towns. Back to Young. Tries again. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Middleton.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Murray right side. And Siakam throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 4. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Orlando moving the ball around. They set the pick. Towns in the corner. Shoots over Turner. Towns, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Takes it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trailed by 4. Pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Wagner wide open. Drops in the tray. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Siakam has it in the corner. Back to Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's Orlando now, trailing by 2. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Mitchell outside. Reed in the post. Toppin pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Halliburton. Shoots. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's your 407 dance speed.
The Magic trailed by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell outside. Wagner on the wing. It's Beverly on the wing. Reed in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Now, here is Young. Towns, the screen. Jackson coming off the assist from Young.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
McConnell with it. Pass to Wiseman. Towns with the defensive effort. Young outside. Towns the screen. And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Towns. Young outside. Back to Towns. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. And the rejection by Towns. Basket good.
Timeout.
And the Pacers lead by 2. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Young. And he drives in. And the layup falls. Young's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
That was the 4:07. Joe Yolova.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Turner. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 1:46 left in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Stolen by Middleton. And here comes the break. Young outside. Drives to the hoop. Launches a 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Turner. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time for Middleton. Orlando leading. Pass to Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young inside. Towns wide open. Trifecta.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. They can't stop the run with that one. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Young. Knocked away. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the